All right. Right now, it looks like Pennsylvania is going to be the single most important state of the 2020 election. According to 538's projections, Pennsylvania is by far the likeliest state to be the tipping point state, the state that will provide either Joe Biden or Donald Trump with the decisive vote in the Electoral College. Now, Joe Biden has been consistently in the lead in that state. He's up by 4.5 points in the latest 538 polling average, but that's still fairly close. And we all saw what happened in 2016, right? And a recent ruling by the Pennsylvania State Supreme Court could really imperil Biden's chances. And it's about which ballots get counted. OK, now, in a lot of states, there are a few steps required to correctly send back your mail-in or absentee ballot. Here's how it works in Pennsylvania.
After you receive your mail-in ballot, complete all of the ballot selections with a blue or black pen. Seal the ballot in the plain white official ballot envelope and place the ballot envelope into the large return envelope. Then sign, date, and complete the voter's declaration on the envelope. Now that your ballot is ready to be returned, check to see if your envelope is prepaid or if it needs a stamp and drop it in the mail.
All right. Did you catch that about the 2 envelopes? It is very important in Pennsylvania and other states as well. You receive 2 envelopes with your ballot. You have to seal your ballot in the plain ballot envelope first. Then you put that envelope inside the other one, which is the return envelope, and you send it off. Now, the reason this is done is to ensure that your vote stays anonymous. Election officials will check the outer envelope to make sure the information's correct, the vote is valid, and then they open it and they've got that inner envelope, right, that's still protecting your privacy, containing the ballot but no identifying information, and they put that in a stack to be counted. It is, however, a bit complicated. I actually froze when I was filling out my absentee ballot in New York recently over this. Like, do I need them both? And sometimes people mess it up. They might think, what do I need this extra ballot envelope for? And then they just put their ballot straight into the return envelope. They skip the intermediary step. And when that happens, it is called a naked ballot. Now, back in June, during the primary, the Pennsylvania Secretary of State advised counties to accept naked ballots as valid and count them, because if they're filled out, they're fine, right? They're perfectly fine other than they're, naked. But then guess who wrote in to challenge that? Oh, you'll never guess. The Trump campaign and other Republicans sued Pennsylvania, arguing that no, naked ballots should not be counted. And last week, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court ruled in their favor. And that means if voters do not include that second envelope, their vote will not be counted. Philadelphia's top elections official warned there could be tens of thousands of votes being thrown out. So we are trying to do our part to make sure everyone's vote counts with this public education. But also, if there's a billionaire out there with some money burning a hole in their pocket and a belief in democracy, an educational campaign on this issue in Pennsylvania might not be the worst way to spend that cash.